This is gonna fucking suck. So yeah, when I was kind of streaming this game here and there a few months back, I ended up getting pretty lazy on opening these because hi Bella. I would like I didn't stream it a lot, but a lot of the reason why I was trying to get better at the game. So I was playing online and not streaming it, and yeah, you know, occasionally I'd come and try and do something on camera, which would never really be that great. Hi, kitty. What do you want, man? Fuck. So yeah, over the course of like the 2 or 3 months I was really actively playing this game, I ended up like just stocking up on these crates. I had like, oh, I don't even know, it was 700 at one point, and I opened a bunch off stream, and that, I mean, this was like months ago still, but I just ended up like giving up on that. But it seems like this menu might be a little bit more optimized. I could be wrong, but usually after you open this many crates, it starts to get laggy. Like, I don't know why. The frame rate would get slower and slower, and then the menus would start getting slow, and you just have to restart the game. So I kind of just gave up on doing it because it was taking so long, but this is pretty smooth. I don't even need to look. Keep getting that tandem light. And these crates are super old too. So this is going to be like the most boring stream ever. Oh, it's starting to slow down. Or maybe not. A lot of these crates are pretty old too. Like last season old, and this season's probably almost over. I barely played it. Oh, those are cool. I might turn off the sound settings. Oh, luchador mask, cool. Oh, how can I multitask this so it's not so boring for me? Play some Nintendo DS. Oh, that slowed down. Okay, maybe not spamming the fuck out of triangle. It'll be good. Like at least let the 3 pictures load. Dun, 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 dun. Pokemon. Oh, dude, why did I make it 500 crates? I'm gonna do it. I just don't want to. I was like, oh, I'll just wait for my buddy so we can play Minecraft. And as soon as I started the stream, he's like, hey. Or, well, I was like, what did I say? Mine concentration camp craft? Question mark? And he said, yeah, question mark. So that was the answer I got right as I opened up the stream. But that's okay. So I'm just playing some Pokemon Leaf Green. I deleted your file, Dale. Haha. Oh, what? Okay. Is the stream still okay? This happened to some of the crates, like... It's like the items aren't there now in the game, like, so I missed out on them. No! Ooh. Oh, that's sick. I like that vest too. Oh, fuck. Press circle. So yeah, fucking playing some Pokemon Leaf Green, and there's this item that's in it that I do not think was in the original Pokemon Blue, Red, and Yellow. Maybe Yellow had it because they like fixed the duplication glitch in it and whatever, but I don't know for sure. Either way, every time I replay a Pokemon game, I tend to like really change up what I used. Like when I was younger, I'd always try and use the same Pokemon because it worked, right? And I was able to beat the game. But having like others that I haven't really used before in that generation of Pokemon as well, it's kind of nice. Like I always go for the Magikarp at the beginning, after you beat Brock. The Pokemon Center right before. Oh, what the fuck was it? Viridian Cave? I guess I'll just use the map. Mount Moon. Yeah, so like right before Mount Moon, you go into that like little Pokemon Center, and you buy the Magikarp for $500, and if you just take the time to level it up to 15, you get the tackle, and then if you like end up, it's kind of hard to get it to level up. Like you have to go to like lower level areas and then use tackle. But what I found is if you just kept trading them out like you would to get them to level 15 to level 20, like level 19 or 20, if you get them there, and then you start pulling them out for like normal battles, and he gets pretty strong, and then he levels up to Gyarados, or he evolves into Gyarados at level 22, right? So you do that. It's pretty easy. Like you can get Magikarp before, or Gyarados before you even fight Lieutenant Surge, if you wanted, probably earlier. But that was something I didn't do as a kid. I did it as a like late teen into my adulthood, right? So that's the thing. That's something that like when I have replayed through that time frame, like I've just kept doing. Like that's the one Pokemon I always do. I usually try to not pick Charizard or Charmander. Like this time I went for Bulbasaur. I know it's easier to level them up, but just figured the grass type would be easy to use for the first like couple gyms, and like later on for the Elite Four. So you don't even have to keep Venusaur in your party. Like once you get to like Koga, you don't really need them. But if you have Venusaur, like if you get him to level 32 and you evolve Ivysaur to Venusaur, and you can just put him in the fucking PC, and then wait till you get to Victory Road, and you can like just mass level them up in that cave alone, just by wild battles. But there's an item now that fixes that, where it's like I can use it. It's called the Versus Searcher, and it basically lets you battle against trainers that you've already beaten. But the catch to it is you got to walk a certain amount of steps to recharge it. So if there's like a group of trainers that you're like, oh yeah, I can beat them over and over, and there's a Pokemon that has moves that you can use that's easy to beat them with, you can just walk back and forth and then get as many of them into the frame as possible. Use that item, the Versus Trainer or the Versus Finder or whatever, and basically end up just like leveling up with good XP for anything you want. So if I got like Dratini from the Savari Zone, now because I want Dragonite, right? I've never had a Dragonite in this version of the game. Oh my god, why do I keep doing that? I'm not paying attention. But yeah, so having a Dragonite would be cool. I used the Leaf Stone to make execute into Executor. What else? I've had Nidoqueen and Nidoking, but like just to add to the Pokedex, there's just like, you know, I had 2 Moonstones. I was like, fuck it, why not, right? Things like that. But yeah, right now I got Dratini, Gyarados, Primeape. That's actually one other Pokemon I don't mind using. I think Pokemon Yellow or Red you could get them. I think Yellow you could right at the beginning. Like the second time you face Gary, there's like a patch of grass leading up to the Elite Four like entrance. So you can like get Mankey there and then go from there. But that's good for Brock, and then like there's lots of fights that he's come through. I actually got lucky and found a Pikachu really quickly in the forest, so I evolved him into Raichu. That's something I didn't really do. Things like that, you know. Oh, somebody commented. But yeah, Pokemon's pretty fun pastime. I play it here and there. I still got an old copy of Pokemon Yellow somewhere. Oh, fuck you, Dale. You play Pokemon Go, bitch. Yo, I deleted your file anyways. It was shitty. You had like level fucking 48 Executor and like level 20 something other shit. Like, you're just like one of those guys that gets like 8 Pokemon and then beats the game with that. That's what I was talking about. You suck. I love you, buddy. Hope you're doing good, man. Yeah, Eevee, I got Eevee and then I evolved him into Flareon right away, which is a bad idea. Because really, I remember being able to get like other fire attacks except Fire Wheel or whatever the fuck it is, Flame Wheel. So I don't know. But yeah, he's like level 42 and he's got like barely anything for fire moves. Oops. Oh my god, where the fuck? Live chat's not working. I'll just open up the thing. Do. Fuck Pokemon, you don't even open my gifts. Because I don't open up Pokemon Go, man. I'm sorry. I haven't been playing it. My tablet's just been dead and then I just fucking left it dead. You know, like... But yeah, so I'm like getting a Denzim at 500 crates. I'm at 369. Oh shit. It's not going to be very entertaining. Oh, really? I'm glad, man. I'm glad you're entertained. Do you mind, like, donating $5 to my Patreon? Oh, fuck. Hey, man, the title says it itself. Opening 500 crates. I'm trying to talk while I'm doing it, and I'm playing Pokemon on my fucking DS. Give me a fucking break, okay? Like, I'm doing everything I can. Dale liked it. Yes, Dale. Good shit, dude. Good shit, dude. This could be entertaining for some people. They are like older crates, so I'm barely going through them. Like, look at that. Fuck yeah, that's on my helmet now. Hey man, Dale, if you troop through this, all the power to you. It probably actually wouldn't even take that long. I'm like almost, what, 346. Yeah, I'm doing alright. The game used to lag so badly though after, like, I wouldn't be able to open this many in a row without it lagging, and then I had to reset the game. Like, yes, yeah, it kind of felt like it took a bit longer there. Sometimes it would do that, and then it would get really bad. Man, my Flareon's so strong, dude. And it levels up so quickly, too. Sorry. They've got a few good songs, but I'm not, like, super into them. The other night, though, when I was listening to them, that was actually a good concert. I genuinely enjoyed that one. But she showed me a few of them, and I was like, eh. Like, I like them, but they're not my complete, like, I'd rather just listen to, like, Iron Maiden or something, like. you know. It's tolerable, though. It's better than that, like, fucking shitty rap that they got going out. What? Hippie job. Oh, well, whatever. She got me a job, Dale. So you should shut the fuck up. You can't get to me, bro. You're not gonna get to me talking like this. Yeah, I like hand jobs. But no, I'm actually doing a little bit of it's not many hours, but I'm just, you know, the denture clinic across from Starbucks downtown, right next to like Coffee Culture where it used to be anyways. Yeah, I'm doing like custodial work there. Go me. Another good thing about this item in the Pokemon game, is what the fuck was that music? I got a taunt. Yeah, the good thing about the item called Versus Seeker, it lets you, like I was saying, it lets you battle trainers that you've already battled before, and it's pretty much infinite. I think, like, I haven't really tested it, like, where I sit there for an hour and just keep recharging the thing, because once you use it, you have to walk a certain amount of steps for it to, like, work again. But you can get more money from battles, you get more experience, so if you're trying to train, like, a lower level Pokemon that you're getting later on in the game, it's actually pretty convenient, because you can go back to, like, lower level areas and then re-battle those trainers with your lower level Pokemon, get the money for it, level them up efficiently, and then boom, before you know it, you got like a level 40 something fucking Dragonite or whatever the fuck, you know. I kind of wish I did choose Charizard, because then I would have had Dragonite, Gyarados, Charizard, and I basically would have been like Lance, but you know, whatever. The only thing I don't have really that's good for fighting Koga and like that area and all the poison types is like their weakness. Like, I think if they have Psychic and Poison, I can use Dark type moves. But other than that, like Coughing and Muck, they're a fucking pain in the ass to fight. The only thing that got me through that actually was Raichu, because he has an attack called Shockwave that you get from Lieutenant Surge, and it never misses. So I was able to like kill Muck like that, but I had to keep reviving Raichu and like healing him, and I had no poison or antidotes, so I had to basically. Like, look at that. Dratini just learned Dragon Rage at fucking... Oh, wait. Never mind. That's a different move. But yeah, no, anyways, it was a hard battle. But my top 6 Pokemon... Like, what do you mean? Like, on the game I'm playing right now? Or do you mean in general? Like if I was to choose 6 Pokemon and battle with them. Okay, so Arcanine. For sure Arcanine. I'd probably go with a Gyarados. I'm thinking. It's a hard thing, right? Like, and I'm not trying to pick starters or legendaries either. Probably, there was one Pokemon that I really kicked your ass with in Pokemon Stadium. I'm drawing a blank on the name right now. Well, I guess Arcanine, Gyarados. I'd probably go for like Alakazam. Yeah, I know. You like your fucking special attacks and like crazy defense, and Muck is just a fucking pain in the ass. There's a Pokemon there. I like Raticate, but the reason why I like Raticate in the Pokemon like Game Boy versions, if I was choosing like that, it's because he gets not Hyper Fang, Super Fang, I think it's called. And like that's a perfect attack for Pokemon like Muck or even Steelix, or like if you can use an attack that makes it so you can attack ghost types, you can use Super Fang as well, because it takes off half their HP no matter what their defense is, and it's pretty accurate too. So if I'm dealing with like really hard defense Pokemon or whatever, I'd really like Eradicate for that reason, or any other Pokemon that has like a high attack, very fast. I want fast, and yeah, but it's a hard. Yeah, I know what you mean. Like, and I haven't really played them all either like that. Like, I played Pokemon Moon, right, or whatever, but I still chose older Pokemon. Tyranitar is pretty cool, but yo, Kangaskong, man, or whatever, fucking that Pokemon is really dope. And Rhydon, that's a good Pokemon too. I'm on the Biker Hill right now, by the way, on Pokemon, where it goes downhill. It like forces you down. Yeah, like Gengar is a glass cannon. Alakazam is probably more of a glass cannon, actually. I don't give a fuck. I think Gyarados is still pretty good. I'd always... Arcanine and Gyarados are, like, my go-tos for sure. Like, always. Like, I can't really think of any other... Like, the other four that I would go for, like, right away. Like, I guess Dragonite, but... He's... You gotta get lucky with his speed. Sometimes he's not fast. Flareon's pretty dope, too. I like Flareon. Flareon, it probably... You know what? Actually, Espeon. That's a sick-ass psychic Pokemon. $270 crates more to go, dude. Holy shit. You're making this a lot easier for me, brother. Thank you. Okay, now let me ask you this then, Dale. What's the better legendary bird type? Zapdos, Articuno, or Moltres? Now, I'm going to say right now, Moltres is the worst. Because, reason being, he's fire. Articuno can learn water type moves. And he's also bird type. Okay, now I'm there with you too. But he's also bird type, so he's fire type and flying. So he's weak against Zapdos' attacks, and Articuno could potentially get him too with water type moves. Now, if you cut him out of the equation, you've got Zapdos and Articuno, right? Zapdos is flying and electricity type, so he is going to have a neutral damage against electricity. As far as I know, it won't be super effective, but it will be normal. Now Articuno's flying type, so right there, Zapdos would beat Articuno, correct? But Articuno is ice type. He's ice flying type. So that being said, flying type is weak against ice. So when I really go down to it, Zapdos or Articuno, either way, are equally as powered against each other. So then it comes down to what you prefer to battle with. So I would go with Articuno because he's got ice, water, and flying type moves, and that's a lot of different bases that you've covered. Like you can kill fighting types, you can kill flying easily. You can kill fire types if you've got the water type, ground type moves, you know what I mean? Like there's a lot of versatility with Articuno, whereas Zapdos is flying and electricity. And there's a lot of shit that can fuck up birds, like rock type moves, yeah, whatever, you know what I mean? So I would, technically, I would prefer Articuno, actually, I think, over Zapdos. So Zapdos is good, don't get me wrong, but I think Articuno has more versatility in what you can use to battle with, because you can take out a lot more with him. Zapdos doesn't have as big of a move pool. Same with Moltres, right? So I think in the first generation, Articuno would definitely be the superior. Or do you agree? I know you said Zapdos all the way, and I used to think that too. Yeah, but, okay, and that's what I was saying too, like, Articuno would lose against Zapdos. So, Zapdos against Articuno, I would choose Zapdos. But if I was using one of the 3 birds in my team to just play the game with, I would choose Articuno. Do you know what I'm saying? Just gonna smoke a bowl quick. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, I'm talking to you. People have joined in and out, but like I'm having a conversation with you, yeah. Yo. Dale, how's it been, man? It's been so long. Like I haven't talked to you in a few days. This is my friend Dale. So like he's special because when I'm famous, you should turn up your mic so everybody can hear you, bitch. I could barely hear you. Yeah, man. Yeah, I'll check. I can't even pause on this fucking hill. Oh my god. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna check my sound settings. No, I was talking to this. Jake watches. Ben watches. You gotta have your thing on too so people can hear you in the party if you want to be heard, or else I'll just be talking to myself. It's in the party settings. You gotta like allow your voice to be heard on like stream or something. Yes, yeah. But yeah, as far as I know, I think my settings are okay. Well, that made it louder. Okay, I'm just gonna actually turn down my game volume.
Gay.
You're gay.
Whoa, you can't say that.
You just said gay. I can say whatever I want.
I said you said something's gay, not you someone.
That's
You can't say someone's
dude,
gay.
dude. No. That's not how it works. You can't. That's not
exactly
how it works.
I've dictated
That's
it.
not how
That's how it works. I said it right now. That's how it works.
Well,
I'm doing the Trump logic. I'm just gonna push the agenda.
I'm just saying I
live
live in Canada, so.
Well, I don't care. I'm saying it now.
Well, I don't care. Don't be a fag. My stream is an adult stream. I have it all. all there. So, all right. So hopefully there's no more sound effects. 221 21 more crates to go. You sound like you're getting fucked in the ass. Yeah, then that's when it slides in. You're like, oh, pressure relieved.
Slides out.
Shit.
Oh man. I bought a pocket pussy.
Nice. Really?
Yeah. Yeah, it was
How
like
much
whatever.
did you
It's like
spend?
it's like $40.
Oh, you got one of the shitty like pipe dream products.
Yeah, I don't know what it's not pipe dream, but yeah. I just thought it was funny.
Dale's using a pocket pussy. It's
Alright. I had to like
okay.
put it in. I had to like stuff it in like the pussy into the flashlight, and I was like,
It can't be
"This is the
that
first
big if
time
it's
I've had to stuff a
$40.
girl's parts into the fucking."
Is it like a bigger one or a smaller like fleshlight kind of thing?
It's huge. You could like, it's
Oh
big.
wow. Oh okay. For 40
Yeah.
bucks, where'd you get one of those?
Amazon.
Huh. Oh shit.
Yeah. Like, and I was like stuffing the pussy into the flashlight, and I was like, "This is the first time I have to like stuff a girl's inside smack in."
Yeah, you're just like jamming it in there. You're like, get the fuck in there. Spit on it a
Fuck!
little bit, like fuck.
I killed her. I gotta stuff it back in.
Ew. What the fuck? Well, I have to delete this stream.
Oh yeah, it's so
No.
deleted.
No, it's okay. There's no tits that get randomly put on the fucking screen, so I'm not gonna get
So,
fucking.
so what are you doing for work that you said? Because I didn't hear it
Oh,
much.
so yeah, basically like, um, you know where Starbucks is, right?
Yeah. I know you said the location. I didn't know what you were doing.
Basically, I'm just cleaning the floors with like a steam cleaner thing.
I see.
Um, my chiropractor actually used to work in that like exact building,
Oh,
and
okay.
I was talking to the lady that hired me, and she was like, "Oh my God, yeah, I know her. She works near the old train factory," and I was like, "Oh my God, that's amazing!" Like, and my mom's been like, "Oh, I wonder how she's doing. I wish we could
She's
figure out
dead.
where she is,"
Dead of Corona.
and she's fucking literally right around the corner from me. And I was like, how crazy is that? That when I moved out of my mom's
Fuck.
house, I moved downtown and I had that place, right?
Yeah.
And my chiropractor was right there. Before I moved out of my mom's house, when I lived there, my
Yeah.
chiropractor used to be up at
I
that
miss that old
at the
place.
Fresco Plaza. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what
I,
you're saying.
yeah, where the Timmy's is. And
Yeah.
so like the crazy thing about that is every time I've had her as my chiropractor, she has basically
Move closer.
been in within like a 5 minute walk.
Crazy. She's stalking you. We should beat the shit out of her.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Escalation.
but I
Yeah.
didn't
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
and my mom didn't know for all these years that she was right around the corner from where I live now.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm gonna tell my mama Dukes when she comes here on Monday the good news, and then we're gonna
Yeah.
go have a surprise visit, and then maybe I
Beat
can
the shit out of her.
get my back fixed.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
because
got a
I
broke
broke
back?
my back. Yeah,
You broke back?
broke. No, 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 not like that. Broke back.
Not like that. Not like
Not
that.
like that. Broke back.
Mhm.
Fuck you! I got a dratini from the fucking Safari Zone, and I caught it first try.
It's
Nuka.
pretty good. I think that's like a 3% or like a less than that catch.
Yeah, yeah. I got it first try. Just threw the ball. No baiting. No
Um,
rocks. Nothing.
no, like finding it is like I think like really low. I don't know about the catch, but
That,
crazy.
and I fished in like one area like 3 times and got it.
Hmm.
So I was pretty happy about that. I caught everything in the Safari Zone that you can catch on land. Like the hardest thing was exec.
Really?
What is it?
Executor?
No, no, the other one,
Or
the
execute?
execute. Yeah,
Really? I
yeah.
never
I
had time.
literally, I could not catch him, man.
Hmm.
Like I did, but it took me like so long.
Never had a problem. Only time I've ever had a problem, and it really wasn't me, it's just because they fuck you around. They wait till the end of the game to give it to you. But Sun and Moon, you gotta go to Executor Island, and you're like, fuck you. Like, at the end of the game,
Yeah, I
I go get
know.
the one cool Pokemon that I probably should have got halfway through at the most halfway through. Like, you should have started out at Executor Island or some bullshit like second or third gem.
Well, they,
You
to
know what
be
I
fair,
mean?
they gave you Ghost Pikachu. Like I got fucking Growlithe right away. There was a lot of cool Pokemon at the start of the
Yeah, they
game.
give you like Ghost Marowak maybe, whatnot. But
Oh, by the way, I'm using my Dratini's level
least
3.
favorite Pokemon actually.
My Dratini's level 23, okay? I'm fighting a Voltorb at level 29, and Dragon Rage is actually murking it. Like, it's got good IVs, too. Like,
Dude,
its
why
HP is
wouldn't it?
almost, is like 70 or some shit. Like, yeah. I'm pretty
Kick
happy.
ass.
I kind of wish I picked Charizard now so I could have, like, the 3 good dragon types. Well, he's.
Oh, okay.
But I have Gyarados and I have.
There's not a dragon.
Gyarados?
Charizard and
He's
Gyarados.
dragon type when he turns into Charizard.
No,
He's
it doesn't.
Yeah, he does.
He just learns dragon moves.
He's not a dragon type. Are you sure?
Charizard?
Are you sure?
Yeah, he doesn't until he Mega Evolves. And that's not until later on. Like, we're talking, like, years.
Yo, actually speaking of years, when I turned this game on and like started playing it, I seen it. It was like 2004 Game Freak, and I'm like, bro, that's still old. That's 14 years old. I'm like, what the fuck?
14, that's 16.
Yeah, 16. Sorry. Yeah, you're
Yeah,
right.
even older. It's almost 2 decades.
Yeah, and
Uh,
then I thought, wow,
like,
1995. The other ones, that's literally
yeah,
25 years or
25.
24. Yeah.
Yeah. And then fucking, like, even if you want to look at it, like, even something in 2000 was 20 years ago. That's 2 decades. Like,
But it's crazy. I have a Pokemon Yellow that works,
yeah, I know.
and the battery last time I used it was still working.
It's weird.
Well, that was like 5 years ago,
Yeah.
which is still pretty weird because those were like pretty much fucked. So what about the DS kart games? Like, are they susceptible to the same thing? Like, do they have a battery in it or?
No, no, the DS, everything from the Advance up is powered by the reader in the game. So
The Game Boy
everything
Color
is.
reads it too, doesn't? Or no?
What do you mean? No, like there's no batteries. I don't think in Advance games. I don't. I could be wrong. No, there is. There is.
Yeah, no,
There
there
is.
is because opened them
Yeah.
before.
So like I think DS and up. That's it. Like with the chips.
So it's like
But
a
like,
chip that like is stores memory, and
yeah,
then the DS.
yeah. So everything can go, I guess.
That's so weird. How like wait, that doesn't make sense. Like it has to have a battery in the DS cartridges too because it needs power to store the data. And if you take the thing
No, it
out and it
doesn't.
doesn't have a
It could be
battery,
a
that
memory stick. It's a memory stick. That's all it is. It's a glorified memory
oh,
stick.
so it's like a okay, so it's like a USB memory stick thing style. Like that's basically
I mean, it's preloaded with everything. You just stick it in, and it hits
you
the
just stick it
power
in, eh?
receiver in the game. Yeah,
You just stick it
it
in
hits the
without
power
permission.
receiver, and then that's what saves it. I don't know.
He doesn't know, folks. He doesn't know how to stick it
I
in.
don't know. Yeah, no. Fucking. Did you see they fucking did like a weird like a reveal for the Mario games? They're re-releasing a bunch. 64, Sunshine, and Galaxy, all in like one little
Is
game.
that why they didn't do the 64 mini?
Probably, but they will eventually, I'm sure.
No, that's never gonna come into
Oh no, well.
existence. No, it won't.
But they're gonna do three games in one. But the weirdest thing is it's a limited edition.
So you can't buy it online.
I think you can buy it online, but it's gonna be like super limited. I'm sure it's gonna be hard to get.
Why? Why? Nintendo, dude.
Uh,
I hate
you
Nintendo.
should, dude. Fucking the PS5 pre-order went out to like I think it was just
That's a system.
Americans.
You're
It was
talking
just
about a digital
Americans,
copy of a
and you had to
game.
go to like Sony.com and like sign up and be like, "Hey, I want it." And
Dude,
they were
no,
like,
no, no, no.
"Cool."
That's one thing, Dale. That's a system, okay?
What are you talking
But
about? I'm not gonna get the PS5 because of that.
yeah, that's gay too. But dude, you're talking about a digital
Okay.
copy that's limited edition.
Yeah, they could
They
just
can pull the
digitally
plug
download it.
whenever they want, and you can never play that game again.
Yeah.
Unless you have the data stored on your system and you never fucking delete it. That's bullshit. Fuck Nintendo, man.
Yeah, a little bit.
They're a bunch of fucking cheap ass.
Say it, Taylor. Cheap ass
No,
what?
you know what I was
Cheap
gonna
ass
say.
motherfuckers.
Yeah, they're motherfuckers, but I wasn't gonna say
No.
motherfucker.
What are you
They're
gonna say?
fucking. They're really really cheap. That's cheap, and you're like literally exploiting all your Nintendo fans because they're half of them or more are motherfucking parents with kids that have been brought up on Mario, and you're like, well,
Yeah.
I'm a cheap
Speak for
ass
everyone.
motherfucker from fucking Japan or wherever the fuck. Fuck
Cheap
them,
ass
man.
Japanese. It's a coronavirus.
I don't. Whatever. That's irrelevant. My
That's
point
irrelevant.
is they take
You
advantage.
saying it doesn't exist?
They take it.
Okay.
They take advantage of their fucking biggest like thing ever, and that's Mario. And besides Mario, it's Kirby, and that's the fucking that character's made after a fucking lawyer that saved their ass. So they're just
Yeah,
losing
Martin
their
Kirby.
fucking. They're just losing their roots, man. Like too many of the older heads are like either not there anymore, they're dying, they're not taking like they have
Yeah.
other people doing things for them, and shit's changing, and they're just taking advantage of the fact that like they can't do anything. Like their kids are fucking doing all the work. That's how it goes, and it sucks. Like fuck Nintendo for that.
Yeah,
Fuck
bro.
them.
Fuck 'em.
Like a limited edition digital version. What the fuck? Maybe
It might be
hard
for everything.
hard
It might
copy.
be. It might be a hard copy limited too, but then even then you're searching.
Hard copy, I fine. That's like having like that game that Evan has, Shovel Knight on PS4 for on the disc, right? That's like me having Dead Cells. It's a fucking roguelike game, but it just the case looks cool, and there wasn't a lot of them, and where I worked before at the mall, they happened to have like three copies, and I should have bought all three of them. I should have, but I
Sure.
didn't. But anyways,
Just sold it online.
yeah, I could have sold it online right now, and they would have gotten all the benefits of buying it on disc because I get free updates and shit. Like I don't, and I get them early.
Should have bought all the Heart Gold and Pokemon
But anyway,
editions.
oh yeah, dude, when I bought fucking Pokemon Soul Silver, they had like 50 copies of it for like $49. What the
Yeah,
fuck?
now
Like
it's
if I could go back in
150
time,
bucks.
I would have just bought all of the copies, dude. And Soul Silver, they had tons of it. It was all Heart Gold
Just
that was
sold one
taken.
every month and not flooded the market and just like been
Heart Gold
you
was the
know.
only one that was really hard to find, even then. Like they had more Soul Silver,
That's interesting.
but it's
Usually
because it
Lugia
was
is
Heart
probably
Gold.
more popular.
Yeah, well, it's gold, right? It's gold. Like obviously you're
Yeah.
gonna go for gold over silver.
Fair enough. But usually Lugia is a more popular character based on.
Yeah, but you get the higher level Lugia in Heart Gold, just like you get the
Yeah.
higher level Ho-Oh in Soul Silver.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, because they're easier to get. Like if you're getting Lugia in Soul Silver, because yeah. I don't know why. I think that's how it worked. I'm pretty sure.
Interesting. You want to know something crazy?
Sure.
I have this like chick in the States like hitting on me.
Oh yeah.
She's like, "Oh my god," she's like, "I want to
I
marry
want
you."
to suck your
I'm like,
dick.
That's interesting. That's interesting.
Is that what she's really? That's what you said to her. You're such
Yeah.
a dick.
She's like, no, 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 no. She's like, she's like, oh my God, like you're the best. Like I want to marry you and like become like your hit wife.
I've had
And
chicks do that.
I
Be
was like,
careful, man.
interesting. I was like, interesting, interesting. No, she's whatever. But
Careful.
I just laugh at these goddamn Americans. They're looking for a goddamn scapegoat. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, I know. I had an American tell me the same fucking words, Dale.
yeah, I know. Right? She cut off your dick too.
No. Well,
No,
oh,
she just
metaphorically.
cut it. No, she cut off, threw around the room like, woo.
What, like the Pain Olympics?
Yeah, bro. Yeah,
uh,
nah, she's cool. She's whatever. I
what's her
mean,
name?
you know, Nicole.
Ooh, I like
Yeah,
Nicole's.
she's all tattooed up, and I'm like, awesome.
Ooh, Nicole with the tattoos. Tattoo
Yeah,
Nikki. You gonna stick your Dickie in her Nikki?
so I was getting high. Yeah, whatever. I mean, just another one of these web models, you know. I mean, we both fuck them now, so you get what's up.
Oh, I just fucked up and like I think I lost my fuck your face shirt.
Mm.
Oh no.
How's your web model girlfriend?
um, she's doing good. She was the one who got me the job.
Yeah, is she your girlfriend now?
No.
No,
No. We're not dating.
no.
I see you fucking smirk though when she sat on my lap.
Yeah, huh? Is this a thing? Did I just like,
No, like I okay. I guess
she's
the
kind of
only
boring to
thing I
hang out
could
with. Did she always just show you like fish shit?
no. That was every Tuesday because they
Oh,
like do like their live stream of their old shows because of COVID-19 and like they're just trying to keep the hype up for their when like everything goes back
I
to
see. So
normal. You know what I mean?
she just
So
feeds
like
into the
every
hype.
yeah. So I seen like a couple shows, but the one
She's
that
a
you
little
were there,
tryhard, eh?
the one that you were there for, like actually I did enjoy out of the three or four that I've watched. That one was good. Um,
She's a little tryhard.
what do you mean?
She's a tryhard hippie.
Well, I don't know.
Um,
I don't really care. Like, I just it
I,
was it's a nice little thing, right? I'm not too
of course.
judgmental as it is, and she's
I wouldn't do K if she
I'm
asked you
not
to do
gonna do
K.
it either. But
I mean,
I'm just
it's
saying
for
I'm not
it's for the animals.
judgmental,
We all
and
agree that's for the animals, or like shit.
I don't know, man. Like, it's
Mm.
not my thing, and I kind of like
Mm.
I'm not gonna tell her,
Some
oh,
people
you
go to
can't
a
do that.
whole.
Like, that's not my place. She's gonna
No, no, no. Of course not. Like, just do it
right?
more. She will.
Like she
But
even
like,
said, she's like, I hope you don't like think this is exclusive. Like you can go fuck whoever you want. Like that's you know what I mean. So what I was gonna
uh,
say, it's more like of an open relationship. It probably won't last. Like I know that we've already said established this. It's not like gonna be
mm.
forever. Um, we're just friends, and like we have. She's not
You make her into
judgmental,
a
and
lampshade.
I'm not judgmental, and she isn't either. And like she doesn't really I don't have to like prove myself like I've always
No,
felt I had. It's
I'm
easy
sure he knows
going.
you.
She doesn't want me to be too assertive or affectionate. She's like, if I want that, like you'll know. And like
Yeah.
I get it. And I'm like, okay. Like at least you're like
Goddamn modern woman.
that is better than anything I've dealt with in like throughout my
It it
20s.
it it is and
No
it
one
isn't.
can know. No one gives me a straight up. This is what I want. Da 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 da. And at least she can do that because honestly, I need that. And
But she's
I
not.
told,
She can just leave whenever she wants. She like
but she's
she'll
not
Jenny
gonna
you.
just. She's not gonna shun me if I
She'll
do
just
something
Jenny you one day.
horrible.
You'll wake up. You'll wake up. She'll be gone. She'll just be like joining the Black Panthers or something. You know what I mean?
No. Like she said, she's never gonna do that. She's like, I don't want you to. I don't want you to get
Join the
your
Black
feelings
Panthers.
hurt. No, man, shut up. I'm trying to fucking explain this. She doesn't want me to get hurt, and she just basically said, like if it's not like a for sure thing, she does think I'm handsome and she's attracted to me, and she
Oh,
likes having sex, and but
oh,
she wants to have a friend and like an occasional fuck here and there. That was what she told me, and I was like, okay, cool. Like that's, you know what I mean? So
that's
the
cool.
fact that you've established that and what your needs are, and basically my needs weren't far off from that either. I don't want a fucking relationship because as soon as I start dating her, I might fucking find someone else that I'm like madly in love with, and if it
Oh, it's always
reciprocates,
gonna be like that. I mean, you
exactly,
just keep
right? So
looking.
I'm
That's the
not
deadly game to the internet too. Like as long as you find, like, if
I'm not there in
I
my life where I
find
want
a
to
woman,
settle
I'm
down with
getting
you.
off the internet. Like I'm not gonna be on like these certain
Most
platforms.
most of my 20s, Dale, and
Yeah.
you've been there and witnessed a lot of it, and like the heartbreaks I've gone through, I've had a hard time and bad luck, and
I
right
mean,
now
we're all not single.
yeah, exactly. I'm just saying, like
Um,
it's I haven't had the best of luck, and I've always gone for high hopes, and you know, I've had a good, decent track record in the past 2 years with pretty cute girls and whatever. I'm not trying to like brag or anything, but
ooh,
um,
ooh, Chavo.
so yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
and I'm just happy. I'm content with this the friendship that we've got, and
Of course.
she's like, you know how like Dana would help me out, but
Never my hair tap.
she would buy me things. Are you gone?
Yo, no, no.
uh but she'd buy me shit and then throw it in my face. Like, Shauna helps me, but she doesn't go out of her way to get stuff for me. She's like, oh, well, I know you were custodian. Do you want some like little bit of work? Like, it'll be like 500-600 bucks a month. Fine, awesome, and it's under the table. Perfect. You know what I mean? And I can go, and
Yeah.
it's like in the afternoon. So like I could, even if I get another job, I can still work around the hours and go in for like 2 hours and do like a quick cleanup.
Yeah,
And
it's perfect.
yeah, exactly. So that's awesome. She helped me out in like that's better than being like, oh, here's like a bunch of food because I feel sorry for being a bitch, and then you turn around and be a bitch again. So, you know, at least she's more straight up, and that's what I appreciate about the whole thing. I just need someone who's straight up and just doesn't dick around. And
Yeah.
you know, if you're gonna extend a hand and help me out, do it how she kind of did, where she's like, hey, like, here it is.
Do you see Dana anymore?
No, I haven't. Last time I talked to her, she freaked out because she asked me if she was a bitch for hijacking somebody's going away party because it was
Oh,
on
the
her birthday. Yeah,
yeah, I know that.
and
Okay.
then I fucking told her you could have just had the party like a day before,
Yeah.
like on a Friday, or you could have done it on a Monday. And then she heard Monday, and she's like, "Who the fuck has a birthday party on Monday?" And I'm like, "I fucking had one like my birthday was on a Monday, so I did it on the Friday." And then I still got upset because like no one really, like, I got a few happy birthdays, but like she didn't do anything. It was like whatever, right? So okay, fine. And I was upset, and she gave me shit for it, and I was in the wrong. She was basically doing the same thing to me, and then I was like, okay, fuck you. Like, just like
Yeah.
seriously, go live out the last like 4 or 5 years of your like increasing wrinkly face, and then like, you know, you're just gonna turn into a fucking prude.
Yeah.
You're never gonna
That's
have
it. Game
kids
over.
probably because
Burn.
um well, she probably won't if she keeps doing what she's doing. Like, fuck her,
Burn,
man.
bitch. Fucking buried cunt.
Like, she couldn't do it at 37, she probably can't do it at 40.
Of course.
My mom was lucky to have me when she was like 39.
Yep.
I totally stopped opening up crates. Oh my god. He got me on this tangent. 130 more crates.
That's cool. Yeah. That's neat. I mean, no
Whatever.
one's perfect, Taylor. I mean, we all, like,
Oh,
you
I
gotta
know.
import a wife from America, like it's some kind
But
of
that's the
weird,
thing.
like
Like,
Russian bride.
no one's perfect,
Yeah.
but Dana expects me to be perfect, and like that, I don't even care. Like, the next time she's like, "Hey, what's up?" I'm gonna be like, "Come
That's
get your
why she's
fucking water
single at this
bottle."
age.
She's never single. She's always
Yeah, but that's why she's never in a relationship.
she kissed the
'Cause she's
guy that was like going away, and the guy's like practically married.
died more now.
You know, like, yeah, you're a
Yeah.
fucking bitch. Like, yeah, I'm still your friend, but you're kind of a dick for doing that. Like, don't ask me for my opinion.
She's boring. I'm sorry. She
Dana
sits
is
there and
boring.
says
She just,
nothing.
well, I mean,
You know what?
it's
Like,
one thing when there's more
told
people
her one
around.
time that you weren't around, and I was like, listen, like you're just a boring asshole. Like
You
I'm
didn't say
sorry.
anything.
Like,
I would have heard about that. I probably would have
only
came
told.
back and been like, "Why are you yelling at Dale?"
Actually, to be honest with you, she said I'm gonna tell Taylor. Then I said, no, you're not gonna tell anyone. I said you're gonna shut the,
You
you're
just
a
like
bum
held a knife
asshole.
up to her throat.
No, I didn't have to hold a knife. I said, you're not gonna do
Did
anything.
you
She
just whip
just
your
sat there.
dick
She
out
said,
and slap her?
no, I didn't need to. I said, I don't need to do anything. Just gonna do what I want here. And like she's like, yeah, you're right.
Is that how I have
I'm
to
like,
treat
all
her?
right.
You'd be like, "You have to do what
Yeah,
I
bro.
say,"
Yeah, I mean that's how it works with anyone. You're
and
like,
then you'll be
listen,
my princess, bitch.
this is how it's gonna work, and if it doesn't, then that's it.
So whatever, dude. I don't want it to work with her. She's a bitch.
No, no, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I mean, like I heard a comedian say
You're
this.
going to hell
I
for this
can't remember who
conversation.
said this, but there ain't no such thing as good 37-year-old pussy.
No, of course not. That's why you have creepy old men. Like they get to like
I
60
fucked a
and they're like,
36-year-old pussy, and she was dry.
that's why your dad's like. You ever heard your dad like talk about the women wrestlers and shit like that? It's just
Oh
like,
yeah,
yeah,
he used to
like,
fucking get like, dude. I would. He loved Stacy Keebler.
yeah.
He even to this day, he's legs, all the
Like,
legs, man.
even like my grandfather, like he'd watch porn, like he got like and whatnot.
My
Like,
dad loves long legs. It's a thing. Like he's old school. He just likes big, long. Because
I
dude,
know,
you
but
gotta
you
think
just get to a certain
like,
age and you're just like, fuck it.
but like nudity back then, like it's like, oh god, look at those calves and like the dress they're wearing and like the nice smooth
Mm,
looking leg and it's shaved and
so
you,
some
you know
shit.
like he loves long legs. Fucking loves them. Never hear him talk about Trish Stratus or Lita. It was always like Stacy Keebler or
Mm.
there was another one. Actually, that might have been it.
I mean, to be fair, if I had to pick any of them, it would be Lita.
Nah, she does look pretty
She hasn't
good.
aged.
She aged well, but she also
Everyone
like
else hasn't really.
they all wear makeup, bro.
Yeah, of course. I mean, whatever. I mean,
Or
that's
whatever,
why I
me.
date fat chicks, man. Fat don't crack.
Yeah, they do. They ripple and stretch, and
Nah, bro.
it's like an imperfection.
No, what are you talking about? You're
It's like
crazy.
craters and like divots.
You're crazy.
It, I mean, I've seen it. Like I've seen like divots. I'm not saying
Divots.
it's bad. It's
Divots.
like holes,
Nah,
like
man, you're
craters, and
crazy.
like the skin cracks and like fucking stretches, dude. So
Some
but
bitches.
either way, it's like it's a different thing. I guess I don't know.
Hmm. I don't know, man.
I
Fucking,
like fit fat.
you know.
Even if you're like 250 pounds, but you somehow like are tucked in. Like Caitlyn was like that. She had like an apple belly, not like a
Yeah,
big ass fucking
yeah, you're saying.
like skirt. Her tits were nice too.
Fucking, you don't talk to her anymore?
I haven't talked to her much.
Uh,
She's reached out a few times, and I'm like, hey, what's going on? Just chilling, and then like I never hear back, and that's usually what happens. So
see, I see, I see,
she
I
felt
see.
pretty bad about the whole thing
But what?
because she was like sort of I guess like in between like
People?
yeah she wasn't like sure what
You
she was
just
doing.
chill.
Huh?
You just do.
I don't care.
You just do. Like some
It
kind
was
of
a
tool.
while. It was a while. Like you know.
Use for your dick. How does it feel to be a double standard? If a woman did that, they'd be like, so
I
what?
mean, I already
You
had
know?
like fucking Serena do that too. She used me for my talents, and then she came back after too. So
You know, whatever. Stupid fucking Indian people don't eat pussy apparently.
She likes black guys, so I mean, she's
They
kind
don't
of
need
out of,
pussy there.
yeah, not all of them, like most of them, especially the big dick ones, big dick niggas.
Oh,
They don't bow cat. Freeman's like, no.
Bobcat.
Yeah, bow cat.
Yeah,
What?
Bobcat.
That's what it is.
I know. You know, I Bobcat all the time.
Yeah, it's just such a
Gotta
funny, funny
Bobcat.
way, like bow cat, like, because it's like you're
Yeah, it's
the
good.
pussy, right? But you're bowing down to like a cat because they're using
Uh,
the cat terminology from like Egyptian fucking times because they're pussy cats, and
yeah, but sometimes you're on your knees every
they
now
used.
and then, and you're looking the pussy. So
To...
that's funny. Bobcat. Just take that. You should use that in positive, like a positive way. Bow your cat. Very good. Very good. I may use it next time.
Yeah, you're bowing down to the cat because Egyptians used to worship them, right?
Yeah.
Batiman, bow cat, wagwan. Put it up in there.
Do you play Fall Guys still, or is that like dead for you?
I was trying to get Curtis to play it earlier with me because he didn't want to play the division. I was supposed to
Yeah.
show them today, and I was like, no, I don't feel like it, but I'll play shit. And he's like, no, just download COD. And I'm like, nope. So I said, get Fall Guys, and then, yeah, no, I haven't really fucked with it. It's
You're
not like,
maxed out.
it's not entertaining.
It is. What are you talking about?
I, like,
I
it
mean,
was,
don't get me wrong. It was a grind at the end.
dude, I grinded out one night just so I could get the ninja outfit, and I was just like,
Mm.
no, like, that killed it for me.
Oh, but if you
And,
get on, you only play for like a half an hour every day. Like you don't.
yeah, I know, but we were playing one night and then you got off and I was doing pretty good, so I was like, "Oh, I'll try and get a win." And then I was like, "Oh, I need the fucking ninja outfit because I had enough to get the top." And then I was like, "Fuck, that's 7,000." I was like, "Okay, well, I'm doing good." I got like halfway and then it was like another by the time I was done, it was like 6 a.m. in the morning.
Mm.
And I was like, "Okay." So, like I'm not bashing on the game. I just didn't get a lot of fun out of it unless like I'm doing good and it's like it's really repetitive. I know they added new things and I still haven't checked that out, but
No, they really didn't. Um,
oh, well, that's great. And people are a lot better at it now, so it's
yeah,
like Fortnite, exactly like Fortnite. Like you either play it a lot and you get better and you keep getting better with the people that started out. You know what I mean? Like you were probably like one of the better players and if I want to get to that same level, I have to do that all over again from the start and do shit against all these other good players. Fortnite was the same way. There was such a large skill gap. So it's like you might get lucky and get a lobby where it's like all the last 30 people are a bunch of scrubs and like you hear a bunch of gunshots and nobody's dying and you're like, okay, like now I know I'm dealing with idiots.
yeah.
Um, Same with Fall Guys. Like I had a nice stroke of luck that night too. Like I got a few
Nice
games.
stroke. But,
Yeah, it was a nice stroke.
but.
Speaking of well, I mean I don't know. I I was getting a blowjob, right?
Stroke
And
out.
I like just
Oot,
pushed
oot.
forwards and just like jammed it into her throat.
Yeah, Shauna.
Yeah.
Now she talks like Jake the Snake.
No, no.
Mm.
She dealt with it for a bit and then like
She's like, can't do it.
after she's like, okay, chill, hold the throat, and I was like, nice.
Nice, nice.
Yeah. She was like, and I was like, oh, that's
Yeah,
funny. You better not have
I.
recorded that. I will fucking kill you.
It's online. I just closed my chat.
Um, no, but if you save it, it's one thing on
Oh,
my thing, but
yeah. When are we gonna do show Shauna? Shauna.
oh, I don't care. Actually, she
So
doesn't.
into listening.
She wouldn't care.
I don't. I don't. I don't know, bro.
No, no,
I don't
I
give a fuck.
have a bit of a memory of her saying something like, "Yeah, if you brag about it, I don't mind."
Yeah. So,
So
can I cuck you, bro?
you can't cuck me.
Nah, why not? I'll
She
just pay
wouldn't fuck
Shauna a bunch
you.
of money.
She wouldn't.
She
She
would.
wouldn't. She
I
would
was like,
not
here's
have
like
sex with
three
you.
grand.
She wouldn't do
I was
it.
like, here's $3,000. I think she would.
I don't know. I think her morals would change around like a
Mm.
hundred
And then
thousand,
I'd be
maybe
like, I got
more.
a fish autograph.
Like I would suck a dick for like, okay, you might get her
Three
with
thousand
that.
dollars.
No, I'd do
Give
it
me a
for a
fish
hundred
autograph.
thousand. I'd suck your wiener for 100,000.
No, no,
Yeah, shut up, Dale. It's $100,000. I can be comfortable with that. There's a lot of things I could do with 100 grand.
no.
So, no homo. I'm just saying, $100,000.
No.
What you wouldn't? You wouldn't fucking sit on Steve Urkel's face for $100,000?
No, no.
What?
Something like life changing, like $1 million. Like,
That's not that bad.
something where I can invest $1 million.
I could do a lot with 100 grand even right now. Like that's that. I could get like I could put down payments on houses and then just rent them out.
I suppose.
Like just take that 10 grand and then just get as many houses as I can. Spread sorry, 100 grand and spread out like if I could put like say the minimum is like 35,000 for a house.
Rent them out
Rent them out.
to a bunch of Indian people in Brampton, like 10 people in the house,
Perfect. Exactly.
and
I wouldn't even care.
make so much money, and they all get COVID and die.
Okay.
And
I'll just
yeah.
get an air purification system and then
Did you hear about Brampton though?
no.
How we're like the worst in
Well, you
like
said
we're
that
worse
like
than Toronto.
you said that
No,
a
but
while
like we're
ago.
really no, but like we started to be good, and now like numbers are back at like 150 every day. Um, and then like Brampton's like super bad.
You know,
Like
did I tell you
we're
that
like
day?
60 or 70 of the 150 or like more, like 80. But it's like that's just like 10 houses in Brampton then, or like 12 houses in Brampton that are sick with like 8 people in each.
Honestly,
Like that's
I'll tell you right now. Like, I'm not even surprised because a couple weeks ago
yeah. Be safe, man.
I was coming back from Mississauga, right? And I'm like on the bus, like it's at Shoppers World, and this
Oh,
Indian guy that I've seen before at the mall, right? I've seen him before, and like he wears these sandals, and he just looks really like scruffy. He looks like a fucking Indian like grizzly bear.
yeah,
Anyways, he had his shirt like all fucked up, but like the buttons were all fucked up and like
yeah.
on the wrong way, and like
It's looking like he's dying.
no, he just looked like he was slow. But he's talking to this other lady, and she looks like she smokes meth. And then this other guy comes on, and he's like, starts talking. He's like, oh yeah, I came here to fucking uh, go to the 22 division and get my fingerprints taken, and they said I already had my fingerprints, and fucking goddamn it. Then he's like, I'm just gonna go get beer, and I'm like, wow, okay, cool, whatever. And he looked so fucking dirty, and this is the worst part. All three of them didn't have masks on. They were sitting at the front.
Yeah, bombs.
Um, and he had a mask, but he pulled it down onto his chin, and I'm like, honestly, just don't even wear one. Like I go into a store, like okay, the other day when I was downtown before my interview for my job, okay, I went to Subway and I got my food, right? But I went in and I'm
Yep.
standing there, kind of like away like near the exit, right? Because I know I'm not in there with a mask. The sign says it's mandatory. So out of respect, I
Yeah,
walked in.
Curtis walks in all the time and they don't fucking question
Yeah.
it because Brampton's full of shitheads, and this is why we're in this situation.
Anyways,
They're gonna scale it back though. Like you know this.
yeah, but this is my point. Like they even when they say it's mandatory, half the places, like the only place that really tells me to do it is like the beer store or the LCBO. So like, anyways, I go in, I'm standing there, and they're like the ladies are looking at me and they're kind of like, okay, and I'm like, okay, this is awkward. Like, do they want me to leave? And then they're like, Uber Eats, and I just smiled, right? But I didn't hear Uber Eats right away. I just smiled because just I like nodded my head up and I smiled. I was like, what? And I guess she
Oh, they
just
give you free shit?
and then I'm thinking that, and I'm like, oh shit, dude, like I don't want them to hand me a bag because I was thinking, I'm like, oh dude, I could just fucking get free food, and then I'm like, no, 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 no. There's got to be some thing I got to do, right?
They gotta show your phone, I think.
Yeah. So I was like, okay. So I like stood over to the table, like where it was like no one can sit anyways, and then I slowly like shimmied into line, and then she's like, oh hi, how can I help you? And I was like, okay, can I just get a sub? And they didn't say anything. They were like, okay.
Yeah.
And I even said, I'm sorry, I didn't have a mask. I was just trying to keep like the distance. And they're like, it's okay, don't worry. And then I sat there and ate my food. And this is what kills me.
Hmm.
You have to wear a mask inside the place when you're
Yeah,
ordering.
but you can take it off to eat food.
But they have it segregated tables, right? So like not every table you can sit at.
Yeah,
So,
it's like every second.
but people are just sitting there with their masks under their face
Yeah,
and
I
then
know.
eating.
Doesn't make any sense. Also, these masks that get thrown around over there, this is a pandemic. Why isn't there like some kind of biohazard bin,
Dude, I've been
you know,
seeing
for the
masks
gloves
everywhere.
or...
It's like Tim
I know,
Hortons
but
coffee cups now.
it's really not a big pandemic. Um,
But
it's shitty for some people. Like, you know, The Rock got it, and his family, and he's okay.
yeah, but The Rock
Um,
is like, he's a rock. He's
yeah.
fucking so fit. Like he has the best immune system you could
Bryan
probably
Cranston got
ever.
it.
Bryan
Um,
Cranston, he could be more susceptible because he's older, but these people have good immune systems. Like The Rock has, you got it. You know what I mean?
oh, I know, I know, I know, I know, I know. You don't have to brief me,
That's what it
but
is. Like that's why when Tom Hanks got it, and then it was like a week or two later, he was like, "Oh, I'm fine." Like it wasn't a big deal anymore, because he's fucking healthy. The guy works out, and he's old. This virus is bullshit, and people are just leaving fucking litter everywhere, and it's gonna get to the point next year where it's like Tim Hortons coffee cups, and then this
yeah.
is what's gonna fuck everything up. What if birds start picking at it? Then it gets mutated into the bird
Brr, brr,
in
brr.
other countries, and then the
And then it
birds.
spits into your eye, and they travel around. We got
Yeah,
20
like what
days
if they
later.
turn
Like,
into like
"Brr."
what if they turn into gigantic fucking pterodactyls and start killing us? And like what the fuck?
Honestly, I'm fucking out of here. That's the game plan. Like in the next, like year tops. Um,
Take me with you.
well, you can rent an apartment.
I'll just fucking yeah, I could probably, but I have no work up there.
It's so easy at work.
Your dad would get me a job, eh?
No, 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 no. There's a guy that does like he does like simple work, but it's like
Could do
cleaning
window
gutters
cleaning.
and doing like snow removal and
That's
like
perfect.
basic
I could
like.
do window cleaning
But
alongside with them.
it this is the thing. It turns in and yes, you are probably right. It turns into like it's a lot of work for the cottage people, you know.
But it's
Because
good
like
money.
even the people that don't go up there in the winter, they still need their cottage maintained and like all this other shit.
Yeah.
So, there. But the thing is, even my parents will say it. There's like, literally, like no one wants to work up there. Like no one wants to work. Like none of the old people want to work. It's all the young kids. It's like even like
Because we all
my
fucked
parents
up
have
our
friends.
lives, so now we have to work our asses off.
My parents have friends, and they just moved up there, and their kid, my age, got a job at the beer store in like a week, not even.
That's the
You
thing,
know,
dude. Like a lot of people dropped out. Our generation dropped out a lot, man. Like you could look this up. It's
too many of us.
too many of us fucked up and just didn't care, and it was just like a thing, right? So, um, like even Phil, Carmela, those people, like they all have to work their asses off and prove them. Like I got lucky over the years. Like I have a custodial experience. I can get that anywhere. That was just handed to me, even though it's like little bits of work. It's like boom, and then I'm like, hey, I can do window cleaning as well. So if like I seen how shit the windows were and how all the water drips were on the outside, I'm like, I can do better. She's like, oh, I've known the guy for like 20 years, so
Yeah.
you know, and I was like, okay, fine. But she's like, if you want, do the insides, and I'm like, that's perfect. In my head, I'm like, as soon as I do that, she's gonna be like, wow, these are so clean. But then I see all this shit on the outside, so like, sorry, buddy, if I get that, that's extra work for me. And I've got so many, like even with Ben, if I end up like doing more work with him, I can learn how to install windows and doors and shit. And
Hmm.
then like if I'm
It'll
good at
work.
it, he can always be like, oh yeah, this guy, he worked for me a bunch. I trained him. Like, you know what I mean? He's a good reference, and he's already established himself. Or like he's, you know, he makes
Of
a
course,
lot of
it
money.
all rolls into one, and like that's how you become a contractor, and that's the
I'm
best
turning into
point
a
to be.
jack of all trades, I think is what I'm,
Yeah.
which isn't the best thing, but it's versatile and it's workable. Like
But right
I've
now,
done,
having two jobs isn't that bad. Like two different kinds. You know what
yeah,
I mean?
like if I'm
Especially
doing
two
a bit
different
of
kinds in the
custodial
same
work,
region.
and then I do window cleaning door to door, and I might be able to start my own business for like $50 or whatever it is, and then just be like, yeah, like
Yeah. I think that's pretty cool.
I've
I'm just
got
looking to get the
ideas.
fuck out of here. You know.
And my thing was too, if I can make it so my window cleaning is like personal, so I might have two or three people working for me, but it's like I probably met the customer beforehand and worked with them, and I want it so it's like small towns, country folk, people who have cottages and things like that where their windows are gonna look like shit at least all year. So if I clean it like 2 3 times a year, it will make a difference for them, and they'll always
Well,
have that
it's
feeling like,
whatever they
oh,
want, right?
when they wake up in the morning and the sun shines in and their windows were clean the day before and it just looks perfect, they're like, oh my god. And then after a couple months they
I think
want to
like a
see that
basement
again.
apartment up there is still like 14, 1500, like a really nice one. But like that's like usually everything included. Um, and
Anyways,
I don't know what when like I'm going. Hopefully it's a year. Um, they want to build like a bunch of condos like on this property and shit. So we shall see.
that would be funny, like one of our friends ends up getting a condo there later in life.
Oh yeah, it's, like there's gonna be 5 condos on this entire like stretch of street. And so they want to sell it as it's gonna be weird. You're gonna come by in like less than 5 years, and it's gonna be all condos one day. You know.
Hold on. Yeah, I'm gonna end the stream. Thanks for watching, Dale.
Yeah, no problem. Bye guys.
Bye
Suck my dick.
guys. Wow, Dale. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a rude fuck. I'm sorry.
So
Hi Jake,
anyways,
you're pretty cool.
I I opened up 500 crates. I slacked a bit. Probably could have been done a bit faster, but but fuck it. Dale's going to jail. Hashtag it.